And it is day... The water is usually what I end up finishing last. Now I can walk. I think this is the only day of the challenge so far. So we're about at the halfway point. I don't know, that just doesn't sit right with me. Welcome back. My name is Michaela and it is day 34 of 75 hard. So we are almost to the halfway point. So in today's video, I really just kind of wanted to take you along with me as I get to the halfway point of the challenge. Just, for the sake of documenting the process and showing you what it's like if you're interested in doing 75 hard, or if you are already doing 75 hard, then that's sort of the reason why I've been trying to vlog and document this process. Also, now that we're at the halfway point, I wanted to give some updates about what has changed for me since the beginning of 75 hard, when I was, trying new things, seeing what worked for me, changing things, and building routines that fit really well into my life. So yeah, welcome to the almost halfway point of 75 hard, and let's get into it. Guys, what the heck? So I just realized that my 75 hard vlog where I was starting the challenge has over 1,000 views. And that's my first video to ever get over 1,000 views. So that's really, really exciting for me. And I think I also gained 50 subscribers just from that video alone, which 50 might not sound like a lot to you, but that's a lot to me at this point in time. So that's really, really fun. Well, not fun, but that's really cool and that's so exciting. So thank you so much if you watched that video and subscribed after that. I'm glad that I'm already making another 75 hard video right now, because clearly people like that. So that's really awesome that something I'm already doing is something that people want to see. And yeah, I'm really, really excited. I'm so excited. Okay. But anyway, I didn't come on here just to tell you about that. I was just going to update you. It is almost 5 p.m. I think, and I have already done my first workout of the day. I did an outdoor walk this morning. I've already finished my first half-gallon water bottle, and I'm halfway through the second, so I'm 75% of the way through my water at about 5 p.m. today. I've already read my nonfiction today, but I think I might read more because I'm really liking the book that I'm reading. It's this book. It's called Your Money or Your Life. It's by Vicki Robin and Joe Dominguez. But yeah, I'm really liking that book, and I think it fits well with what's going on in my life right now, because I did just resign from my 9-to-5 job, and I don't have another job lined up. So I'm in a very scary and uncertain time in life in that aspect. But I also think it's a really exciting time and really just an opportunity for growth and new beginnings. So this book is really great so far. I might read a little bit more today. I've already had my clean breakfast, clean lunch. I'm about to go do my second workout of the day, which is swimming. So yeah, let's go swim and maybe we will read more of our book. Let's go. Well, it started pouring down rain. I was thankfully able to finish my swim because, I was in a swimming pool. I was already wet, so the rain wasn't going to do anything. And there was no lightning or thunder, so I didn't really need to get out of the pool. But yeah, I was able to finish my second 45-minute workout of the day. I did not get to stay out there and read like I had wanted to because it was still pouring when I finished my swim. And I think maybe I will make some dinner because it's almost 6 now. Okay, let's make dinner. excuse my wet hair. I just got out of the shower. But it's a little after 7 now, and I just finished eating my chicken and my salad that I made. And I also finished my gallon of water. I think this is the earliest that I have checked off literally everything on the 75 hard to-do list since the beginning of the challenge. Like, it is 7:15 right now, and everything's done. I have nothing left to do. I've done my workouts, I ate clean, I did my reading already, I did my progress picture already, and I finished my water too. The water is usually what I end up finishing last because it is pretty hard actually to drink a gallon of water. There was a time at the beginning of this series when I was like preparing for 75 hard when I thought that the gallon wasn't going to be that much, but it actually is. It's a ton. Like if you go 2 or 3 hours without drinking water for whatever reason, you're going to have to chug at some point that day. Like every hour counts when you're trying to drink a gallon. For me anyway, that's my experience. So yeah, day 34 of 75 hard is done, and I'll catch you in the morning for day 35. We're getting closer to that midway point. I can feel it. Can you feel it? I can feel it. The midway point is almost here. Good morning. It is Saturday today. I woke up around 8:30 and immediately did yoga outside. So my first workout is done and my outdoor workout is done for the day. After I did my workout, I literally sat at my desk and was editing a video for hours. And now it is almost 1:30 p.m. So I think I'm going to go ahead and take a walk because I've been sitting down for the past very many hours and I just want to get my body moving. Typically, I would not do my second workout of the day so early in the day. Like I said, it's 1:30 p.m. So I think I might end up actually doing 3 workouts today just because I really do enjoy getting some movement in the evening, like around 5 or 6. I really do enjoy that. So might be the first day of 75 hard where we actually do 3 workouts instead of 2. I guess we'll see. But yeah, we're going to take a walk. And I also wanted to show you something that I got. I got a walking pad. So my boyfriend got me a walking pad for my birthday, and it has been a 75 hard game changer for real. Like the amount of convenience this has added to my 75 hard process is unbelievable. It's super hot where I live right now. It's almost the end of August, so I can't really go on outdoor walks right now unless I want to get really sweaty. But on days when I don't want to get really sweaty, I do have a treadmill in my apartment complex, but I do have to walk there, be around other people, things like that. Not so fun. But now I can walk and do my 45-minute workouts from the comfort of my home. I can literally put the walking pad in front of my TV and like watch TV while I'm doing my workout. It's crazy convenient. But yeah, I've really enjoyed having the walking pad. So if you have it in your budget, I think this one was like $160 maybe. I'd have to look it up. But they have them for as cheap as like $80. Well, I know $80 isn't that cheap, but compared to $160, it is cheap. So if you are doing 75 hard and you think you might end up walking a lot as your 45-minute workout, I would really recommend getting a walking pad if you can. It has seriously been so helpful. So yeah, I'm gonna get on the walking pad now and watch a YouTube video because Uncomfy, she's like my favorite YouTuber. She just posted. So let's walk and watch.
Home now. It's 6:45. I want to show you guys what my studio looks like at this time of morning. In anticipation of this trip, though, we haven't really been grocery shopping. We've just been slowly using.
Okay, it is now 8 p.m. I'm so sorry I haven't updated you about the rest of my day, but I'm here now. I have finished my reading for today, but it started raining earlier, and I wanted to go out on the balcony and read, like, with the rain sounds in the background. But then when I actually went out there, it was thundering, there was lightning, and it started pouring rain. So Scratch that idea. It's fine though, because we finished our reading for today anyway. Finished all my meals. I did eat clean today. Finished my exercises. So last I saw you, I was getting on the walking pad. Love the walking pad. I did not get the full 45 minutes because my mom called me and I needed to answer, but I did get back on the walking pad later and I did a full 45 minutes that time. So exercises are done for today. Workouts are done for today. Progress picture has been taken. So last thing I need to do is finish my water. I'm about 80% of the way through my water, which doesn't sound like I have a lot left, but it actually is a lot for 8 p.m. So I really need to get on that. All right, I'm going to finish my water and I'll catch up with you tomorrow. Good morning. I'm just about to get ready to go to the grocery store. It is Sunday, August 24th, and it is day 36, I think. So the halfway point of 75 hard will be tomorrow. So we're quickly approaching that halfway point. And it's about 10 in the morning right now, so I'm going to stop talking and get ready so I can go to the grocery store before a bunch of people get there. I wear boy deodorant. It just works better. Alright, it's about 12:30 p.m. now. I made it back home from my grocery shopping. I've got laundry in the washer right now, and I'm meal prepping some spaghetti for this week as well. So Sunday is typically like a really big chore day for me. And I haven't even done my first workout of the day yet. I think this is the only day of the challenge so far. I can't remember another day besides today that I haven't done my workout like first thing waking up, but for whatever reason I didn't do that today. So as soon as the spaghetti's done, I'm probably going to walk on my walking pad as my first 45-minute workout of the day. I'm also a little bit behind on water today too. I'm like 25% of the way through my gallon right now, and again, it's 12:30 p.m., so I would have preferred to be a bit further along by this point in the day, but that's okay. I got it right here. Guys, have you heard about the wooden spoon trick? Like if you put a wooden spoon over a pot of boiling water, it won't boil over. I've tried it before and it did not work. Like it's still boiled over, but this time it's actually working. Nice. All right, I'm gonna finish this up, work on my laundry, and walk on my walking pad. Boom! All right, it is just about 9 p.m. and I have finished everything on the 75 hard checklist for today. Tomorrow is officially the halfway point of 75 hard. I'm so excited. Also, yesterday I told you that my first week of 75 hard video got 1,000 views, which is the most views I've gotten on a video so far. And today it got to 2,000. So that's so crazy. So crazy. So I'm really glad that people seem to be getting some sort of value out of this series. And yeah, I just really appreciate people watching. So thank you so much for being a part of this journey, and I will catch back up with you tomorrow for the halfway point of 75 hard. Happy Monday. It is day 37 of 75 hard. So we're about at the halfway point. Technically, halfway through day 37 is the official halfway point, but I'm just going to go ahead and say that we're halfway there. It's 7 in the morning on Monday, and I'm about to go into work. I've already done my first workout of the day, which doubled as my outdoor workout of the day. I typically always do yoga outside on my balcony, and I'm about to eat breakfast. Actually, I already had some cherries. You guys know I like to eat fruit for breakfast. And in my video that I just posted where I was doing 75 hard with a 9 to 5 job, I talked about really having no appetite, which I don't think was anything to do with 75 hard. I think it was everything to do with my job. But I had lost my appetite and I was eating fruit for breakfast, and I knew that it wasn't going to be filling enough for me or nourishing enough for my body. And someone commented and said I should eat a spoonful of peanut butter. And I was like, this is genius. How did I not think of this? Like, it's not a secret or anything. It's almost very obvious. But Megan, if you're watching this, thank you so much for reminding me that I can eat peanut butter as a part of my breakfast, and it'll be more filling and nourishing throughout the day because it has a lot of protein. And as always, a trusty banana is a staple in my breakfast. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and go to work now, but I will see you later today to talk more and celebrate that we are halfway through the 75 hard challenge. Have a good day. I'll see you then. Whoosh. Hello. I am home from work. It's about 4:45 p.m. right now, and the weather's actually really nice. It's in the 70s right now, which is crazy for August. So I think I'm actually going to change into some workout clothes and go to the park so I can go on an outdoor walk. If you've been watching my whole 75 hard series, you'll know that I go on a lot of indoor walks, treadmill walks. Lately, I've been using my walking pad, but it's all inside because it's usually like upper 80s or 90s where I live, and that's way too hot for me to go outside and walk for 45 minutes straight. But since it's in the 70s, I'm thinking we can actually go on an outdoor walk today, and that's really exciting for me. I love outdoor walks so much. I love being outside. Okay, so let's get changed and then we will head to the park. Hopefully you can see me okay and the sun isn't too blinding. I just finished my outdoor walk, 45 minutes, and since it is the halfway point of 75 hard, I thought that I would talk a little bit about how things have changed from the beginning of the challenge versus now. So I'm gonna go by rules and talk about each rule of 75 hard and just tell you if things have changed from the beginning versus now. So let's start with an easy and quick one. Reading 10 pages of nonfiction every day has not been hard for me at all. If you've watched some of my other videos, you might already know I'm like the reading type, I'm the creative type already, so that part is just not hard for me. I already have a really big reading habit. Typically, I am reading fiction instead of nonfiction, but it hasn't been that hard for me at all. I do have a routine of reading right before bed, and yeah, that's worked well for me so far. I think that has been really easy for me. The reading's been easy for me. As far as the water intake goes, I have tried a few things at this point in the challenge. I started off the challenge with a half-gallon water bottle, so I would drink 2 of them a day. And then when I started my new job, I was worried that if I brought my water bottle with me to home, to work, to everywhere I went, I was worried that I would forget it at work one day and not have it at home. And so I got a new water bottle that I could leave at work, but I ended up just really not liking that water bottle. I guess I like the kind that has sort of a straw, and this did not have a straw, and so I ended up not drinking as much because I didn't like the water bottle. And then that ended up making it harder for me to get my gallon of water in. So I'm now back to the 2 half-gallon water bottles a day, and I do take it with me everywhere. I take it to work, I take it home, and I haven't forgotten it anywhere yet. So far so good. Drinking a gallon of water is kind of hard. Like, you have to, for me anyway, I have to really be on it, like thinking about it constantly. If I just stopped drinking water for 3 hours and then suddenly remembered, oh my gosh, I'm supposed to be drinking this water, like I'd have a ton to catch up on and it'd be a really big challenge. It's manageable as long as you stay on it all day long and you don't slack at any point in the day, for me. As far as the progress picture goes, if you've seen some of my other videos, you know I do not like the progress picture. I do not support the progress picture. It doesn't really align with my goal for 75 hard because I'm not trying to lose weight. I'm not trying to change my body. I'm just trying to give myself a challenge, and I'm trying to prove to myself that I can do a challenge like this. So the progress picture doesn't really help me meet that goal in any way, but I'm doing it anyway because it's a part of the challenge. I think if you are trying to lose weight or change your body in some way, then progress pictures are probably a good thing because you can see that transformation in your body over time, and that could be really motivating. But for me, I just don't like it. I don't like the whole idea of progress pictures of like the picture you take on day 1 of the challenge is your before picture, right? So that means you're hoping something will change about your body. You're hoping something will be different. You're hoping something will be smaller, something will be bigger, something will be more toned, whatever it is. I don't know, that just doesn't sit right with me. I just don't like the idea of progress pictures, but that's just me. Feel free to disagree. For me personally, it's bad for the mental health. But yeah, I basically just take a progress picture and I don't look at it. I don't look at any of my progress pictures. So progress pictures aren't too hard for me. I just have to remember to take them because I have forgotten before and had to like get out of bed to take it. But I have not missed a day yet. I think the big chunk of 75 hard for most people is you have to follow a diet, and that's a huge part of your daily life. And the workouts. I think those are usually the biggest rules for people, or maybe like the most taxing rules, or the rules that need the most planning, I guess. So let's talk about the workouts. So you're supposed to do 2 45-minute workouts a day, and one of them has to be outside. So far, this has not been hard for me necessarily. The only time it was hard was in my last 75 hard video. If you watched that one, I had a really long day at work one day. Like, I was at work for 12 or 13 hours, I think. And when I got in my car to go home, my car wouldn't start because my battery died. So then I had to go get a new battery on my car, and I got home really late, like way later than I would have gotten home, and I still hadn't done my second workout of the day yet. So I had to do it then when it was almost my bedtime. But truthfully, that's the only day that the workouts have been hard. And this is day 37. So only one day out of these 37 days has been difficult or has been a challenge to do those 2 workouts. But that's just my experience. I mean, keep in mind, I don't have kids. I don't have a second like part-time job that I go to after my full-time job. So I don't really have a lot of time commitments or responsibilities outside of my 9-to-5 job, which might not be the case for you. But yeah, that hasn't been too hard, but I think it hasn't been too hard because I don't require myself to do really hard workouts or really strenuous workouts or really intense workouts. A vast majority of my workouts are either going on a walk, either outside or on the treadmill, or doing yoga. And those are typically not very strenuous exercises or ways to work out. Sometimes I also do go swimming. That's a little bit more strenuous, but it doesn't feel too strenuous because I'm in the cold water, so I can't really feel sweat or anything. It's very refreshing. I've only gone to the gym once during the challenge, and it was on day 1 of the challenge. So I don't force myself to do anything really, really hard, and maybe that's why the workouts haven't been too hard for me. I'd say the hardest part for me about the workout so far is just trying to plan around the rain, and then sometimes you go out to do your workout and there's no rain in the forecast and it rains anyway. In those cases, I've just stayed in the rain pretty much, but not too shabby. Now, the last rule, dieting. If you've watched any of my videos, you know that follow a diet, that rule has been the hardest for me. I'm doing a version of the clean eating diet, and it requires me to cook at home a lot, which was not my routine before this challenge. So that's been a really hard part, cooking almost every meal for myself every single day. I know some people really do that too, like 3 meals a day. They are cooking something for themselves and others sometimes too. Mad respect to those people because it's so hard for me to do that. So hard. And with cooking more also comes doing more dishes. And that's not that fun either, truly. And I also really do miss some of my comfort foods. And, you know, the convenience of going out to eat. If, for instance, you have had a really long day at work, you stayed at work for 12 hours and then your car battery is dead. So then you come home and it's like, well, I really just want to eat something fast and easy, nourish my body, and be done with it. But then I feel like I can't really do that. I do have to suck it up and cook myself a meal. I do really like, though, that I've been eating more fruits. I've been eating better. That does make me feel good to know that I'm eating a more balanced diet, and my digestion has improved a lot too, so that's awesome. And I've also learned a lot about clean eating in general because I didn't know anything about the clean eating diet before I did this challenge, so I had to do a lot of research about it, and I feel like I've learned a lot. So there are definitely for sure pros to the rule of follow a diet, but the whole no cheat meals, no cheat days thing, that gets me. That is really, it's a super big challenge for me. It's a really big challenge for me. So by far, I would say that's the hardest part of the challenge. If I had to rank each rule hardest to easiest for me personally, dieting would for sure be the number 1. I think drinking a gallon of water would be number 2. Workouts would be number 3. Progress picture number 4. And reading number 5. That's my experience anyway. But yeah, we are officially halfway through the challenge. So hopefully it's only up from here. I mean, a lot of this has been really built into my routine at this point. So I'm kind of hoping we can coast for a while until the end. Fingers crossed. That is the 75 Hard halfway update. And thank you so much for watching. A lot of new people have started watching my channel for this 75 Hard series, so I really appreciate people's support and all the nice comments as well. It's just been really amazing. So yeah, I just wanted to say thank you for that support and for being here on the journey. If you are doing 75 Hard as well, good luck on your journey. Tell me how far along you are. I would love to know. And then we can be accountability for each other instead of it being like a one-sided thing. But yeah, this is what halfway through 75 Hard looks like. Good luck if you are on 75 Hard as well. And I will see you in the next video. Bye!